I'm just here with Nancy Shea, and Nancy's one of our recent certified quantum EFT practitioners. And I'd just like you to introduce yourself, Nancy. Where do you live? How did you come to EFT and then quantum EFT, and what's that been like for you, experiencing quantum EFT for yourself?
Yeah, thank you, Jenny. First, I'm just so grateful to have worked with you and gone through this process of certification. I just want to express my gratitude and that I think it's just a very profound, um, I guess, a technique that you developed really based on the principles of quantum, understanding the quantum and how we really are connected
Mm.
energetically across time and space. So I think combining that with EFT and working with the electromagnetic field of the body has just genius on your part. So thank you.
Oh, thank you.
And so my background is that I've been a counselor for 38 years now, working with people. And what brought me to clinical EFT was the desire to help people.
Mm.
Um, I know that when I worked as a counselor, I helped a lot of people, but I also was struck by, I will say there are like three specific people that though we had a really good therapeutic relationship, they were not getting better in the way that I wanted and I hoped they would get better. And I think it was this experience that led me to clinical EFT.
Mm-hmm.
And so they were all people with different kinds of trauma. And so being able to work with people with clinical EFT and then quantum EFT just seemed like the real logical next step. My experience as someone who has meditated for a long time is that I do have a strong sense of energetic connection to the earth, to the universe. And I can feel that energetic connection when I'm working with people and um, starting to work more with clinical EFT. I started in my mind's eye seeing DNA. And
Mm.
so working with you, where consciously you gave me then all these skills of how to work with that energetic DNA that I started to see.
Mm.
And it just really opened things up for me. Um, what I've seen working with people is that it just is like a shortcut. It takes people right to these core issues that many people struggle with, um, self-doubt,
Mm.
um, the fear of stepping forward, just maybe severe trauma or wounding holding them back. And because they're connecting, I think, with higher guides and self, it's so empowering and they can go right to the center of these, what can often be layers and layers of work,
Mm.
energetically going right to the center of that and being able to release it. And most often, the lessons that people get when we connect them with the higher self, the lessons have to do with those things.
Mm.
To trust themselves, to accept themselves, to find forgiveness, themselves or others. And it really is an affirmation of their purpose.
Mm.
Um, and two, what I like both about clinical and quantum EFT is how much the person is empowered.
Yeah.
Sometimes these are, if there's been severe trauma, this is a person who has been disempowered in many
Mm.
different ways in their life. And to have a sense even that um, there's choice in all of this. right?
Mm,
That choice that they find and an understanding of this is part of the bigger purpose.
yep.
Um, and then I think it is very interesting that if the session goes to that place of the soul contract, not
Mm,
only is a person, most often the person is also connecting with how their healing heals all of humanity. And so there's a really vibrational raising of energy
mm,
that the individual usually experiences in that session that will have an immediate response
mm,
to what's going on in their life now.
yep.
And you and I know the miracles of that I have talked about.
Mm.
Um, so those are the main points of uh, why I'm so drawn to using quantum EFT techniques and working with people.
And you're highly intuitive in the way that you use it. So I congratulate you on all the work that you've done, and the 30 years of being a therapist has obviously contributed enormously to your skills. So
Yeah.
whereabouts are you based, Nancy?
Oh, I'm in Wisconsin Central Time, and I work with people whoever wants to work with me and connect over
Okay.
a Zoom video platform. I'm
Mm-hmm.
willing to work with.
Yeah. And what's the name of your website?
Nancy Shea, clinicaleft.com.
Awesome. Well, thanks for being with us today, and thank you for all the work that you do with humanity.
Oh, thank you, Jenny.